diabetes with the plate method. My name is Brigitte Harton. I am a registered dietitian and wellness coach, and I am a consulting dietitian with Age Well. The diabetes plate method is a simple guide for meal planning. Think of the plate method as a way to follow the recommendations for a healthy diet with the benefit of helping manage your blood sugars. It helps you control portion sizes of carbohydrate-containing foods that have the most impact on your blood sugar levels. Carbohydrate-containing foods include things like any foods made with grains such as bread, pasta, rice, cereal, any baked goods and things that are sweet like candy and chocolates, as well as fruit and fruit juice, and starchy vegetables such as corn, peas, and potatoes, as well as yogurt and milk. So all the foods that I just mentioned, the carbohydrate-containing foods, those are not foods that you have to avoid. They actually can be quite healthy, especially if you pick whole grains, which I'll come back to that in a little bit. But with the plate method, it allows you to pick the right portions and proportion of foods for your meal planning. So let's get started. First, we're going to use a 9-inch plate. So I have a plate here, and I'm going to measure it to make sure that I have indeed a 9-inch plate. So as you can see, it is actually a 9-inch plate. And the reason why it makes a difference is if you use a larger plate, which a lot of plates on the market now are going to be quite a bit larger. And if you have a larger plate, you are more than likely going to fill it with more food. And so then your portions are all out of whack. And so in order to really better control your diabetes, you want to have proper portions. So using a smaller plate will help you with that. Then you will divide your plate in half. And on this half here, you can fill it with non-starchy vegetables that include things like lettuce, peppers, broccoli, green beans, zucchinis, tomatoes, carrots. Any of those are going to be non-starchy, and you definitely can fill them on your plate because they only have a small amount of carbohydrates. Then on your other side of your plate, at the bottom here, you have the protein. Very important to include protein in all your meals to help you with maintaining your muscle, maintaining a healthy immunity, as well as to help you heal up and things like that. So protein is very important. So portions for protein are going to be generally 3 ounces. So that includes things like fish, salmon, and tilapia and all of that, lean turkey and chicken, 3 ounces again, in lean beef like sirloin and ribeye, and 3 ounces will be a proper portion as well for that. So that's going to be your bottom protein part. And then on the top here you have either starchy vegetables or grains. So for example, here they have a potato, so that definitely is a starchy vegetable. You can do mashed potatoes, that'll be about a half a cup a serving as well. A half a cup of corn would be a serving, as well as a half a cup of green peas. So all of these are starchy vegetables. Or you could use that area here for a grain, so something like a slice of whole wheat bread, or a whole wheat bun, or pasta or rice, and a third to a half a cup will be a portion for grains. For pasta or rice. And so the reason why we really want to encourage folks to pick whole grains is because the whole grains have all parts of the grain, including the bran, which has lots of fiber and is very helpful as far as, just for better health, more fiber, more nutrients to help you manage your sugars better, and they're just better for you in general. In order to complete your meal, you definitely want to include a fruit here, a portion of fruit, and that will include things like an orange. And the serving size is about the size of a baseball. So an orange which is about a half a cup, so like a half a cup of blueberries or canned fruit. And if you're using canned fruit, you want to make sure you're using fruit in its own juice or in a light syrup to reduce the amount of extra sugars. And then on this side here, you want to include a serving of milk, low-fat milk preferably, and that would be about 8 ounces, or also a non-fat yogurt as well can be included here. So that will help you round up your meal so you have a nice, healthy, balanced meal. Another factor to remember when you're managing your blood sugar is consistency. And it's important to maintain a good balance in your day, which means having your 3 meals a day and having about the same amount of foods every meal, not necessarily eating the same things all the time, but having about the same amount of foods about the same times will help you reduce the dips and valleys in your blood sugar. I also forgot to mention with your plate method, if you're using something like eating something like a casserole, which doesn't fit perfectly into this model here, remember you can use that casserole, let's say like a pasta dish or a stew or shepherd's pie or something like that. Then that portion of your casserole would be half of your plate, and then keep the other half for, again, non-starchy vegetables, the salads, the broccoli, the carrots and things like that. And that's how you can make those casseroles fit into your meal plan. Now you're ready to put the method to the test. If you have any other if you're looking for more information or have more nutrition or diabetes questions, please feel free to reach us at AgeWell. The helpline number is 1-800-642-5119. Thank you and have a great day.